Good morning, children. Welcome to today's section. Children, in our last lecture video, we were discussing about what are the operations on stock. Okay, and also the terms related to stock. In today's lecture video, I will explain how to implement the stock. Okay, so see here, I am showing a sample program. See here we have a stack. Stack is equal to 593. So this one is a list. So here in this stack the elements are 593. Okay. Then stack dot append of 7. Append means to add one element. So the 7 is pushed here. Okay. First we push 7. Then we push 11. Okay. So the stack top is 11. Then print stack means it will print all the elements. That is 5, 9, 3, 7, 11. Then print stack dot pop. Pop will remove last element at first because the stack is a last in first out data structure. So it will remove element 11. And the stack elements now is 5, 9, 3, 7. Again we pop one more element, so it will remove element 7. Then the remaining stack elements are 5, 9, 3. So this is the basic procedure to push and pop elements. Okay, then I will explain in detail before that how to implement stack in Python. See children, here we have three terms: peek, push and pop. So first one is peek. We can use stack top where stack is a list. Okay, then top is an integer having value equal to len of stack minus 1. Peek means stack top. Okay, the last element. So to get the last element, you can use len of stack minus 1. Clear, because it is a list, so the length is 0. Length will start from 0. So to get the last element, you can use len minus 1. Next one, push. To use push, you can use stack dot append of item. Okay, then this element will be inserted or pushed into your stack, where item is the item being in the stack. Clear? Next one, pop. We can use stack dot pop. The syntax is stack dot pop. It removes the last value from the stack and returns in it. Okay, stack dot pop is the syntax. Then see, here let's start our program. Okay, first I will explain function by function. After that I will show you how the program is running. So first function is def is empty of stk. Okay, is empty is the function name. This function check whether the stack is empty or not. So it will check if stk is the stack, if it is equal to empty, then it returns true, otherwise return false. Okay, the next function is push. Push to insert an element. Okay, push function is used to insert an element. So we pass the stack and the newly element to be inserted. So this item we need to insert into the stack. Then to insert this element we can use stk.append of item. So this item will be inserted into the stack. Then the top will be len of stk minus 1. Clear? Next function is for pop. Pop of stk. Okay, here no need to add an element because we need to pop an element. That's why we are sending only this stk. Okay, so here first it check is empty of stk, because if the list is already empty then we can't delete an element from there. That's why first it check whether the stack is empty or not. If the condition is satisfied, then to return underflow. Otherwise item, okay, stack dot pop, one element will be deleted from the stack and that element is assigned to item. Then if len of stack is equal to 0, okay, that check if all elements are popped or not. Okay, if len of stack is equal to 0, then the top will be set as none. Otherwise, top is equal to len of stack minus 1. Okay, then we return the item. The next function is peek. Okay, so this function we all send the stack and check whether the stack is empty or not. Okay, if the condition is satisfied, then if this condition is satisfied, then it returns underflow. Otherwise, top is equal to len of stk minus 1 and return stack top. Okay. The next def display. Okay, this function is used to display all elements. So first it will check if the list stack is empty or not. Okay, if stack is empty, then print stack is empty. Otherwise, top is equal to len of stk minus 1. Then print stack top. Okay, first it print stack top. Then the remaining elements will be printed by using a for loop. So for a in range, top minus 1, then minus 1, then minus 1. Okay, that is, it will skip. Okay, here the skipping element is minus 1. Okay, so first print 4, then print 3, then print 2. Okay, that is the order from highest to smallest. That is, the elements are printed in descending order. Then print stk of a. So these are the different functions. Then next one, main function. See here, stk. First initially the stack is set it as none, then top is equal to none. Then check while true. Okay, this condition always satisfied because it's true value. Then print stack operations. Here we giving a menu. First one push, second one pop, third one peek, fourth one display stack, and fifth one exit. Then you can read your choice. Okay, that choice will be read into the variable ch. Then it check if ch equal to 1. Ch equal to 1 means push operation. Okay, so you can read one element to push. That element will be saved into or assigned to item. Then we call the function push by passing stack and item. Clear? Otherwise, if else ch is equal to 2, 2 means pop. For pop, no need to read an element. You can just pass the stack. That's why item is equal to pop of stack. Then it will check if item is equal to underflow. Okay, that means if no element is there to pop, then you can print underflow stack is empty. Otherwise, you can print popped item is item. The next one, ch is equal to 3. If ch is equal to 3, then you can peek. C3 option is peek. Then you can pass the stack into the peek function. Okay, then if item is equal to underflow, then you can print the underflow. Otherwise, print the topmost item because the peek function is used to find the topmost element. Otherwise, you can check for next option ch is equivalent to 4. If the condition is satisfied, you can send the stack into the function display. If ch is equal to 5, you can break the function because you can exit from the loop. Okay, if your choice is other than this 1 to 5, okay, if any other number is given, then the message will be invalid choice. Clear? So let us run the program and check the output. So this is our program. So let's run it. So I run in the program. Here 5 options are there. So I am giving option number 1. So it will ask for an item. Then I am giving item 23. Okay. Then again ask the options. Again I print. Again I give 1. Then give 22. Again give option 1. Then I give the choice 21. Again I give the choice 1 and I give the item 20. Okay, so here 22, then first I am giving 23. Okay, here you can see 23, then 22, then 21, then 20. Okay, again ask. Okay, the menu is again, so we can give display star. First we can display the star, so I'm giving the option number 4. See, option number 4. So 20, because we give 20 at last, so stack top is 20, then 21, 22, 23. So these are the stack elements. Okay, then we can find the peak element. Which one is the peak element? That's why given the choice. So here the topmost item is 20. Okay, here you can see 20 top, that's why topmost item is 20. Again menu is displayed, so we can give option number 2. Okay, so here I'm giving option number 2. So popped item is 20, so last element is popped. Then again the menu, again I pop one more element, so I giving option number 2. Okay, so we popped item is 21, again 2, then popped item, here you can see 22, again I giving 2, then the popped item 23. Okay, again I am giving 2. See what was the output? Now underflow, because no more elements to pop, that's why underflow stack is empty. Okay, again stack operations, the menu is given push, pop, peak, display, stack, exit. Okay, now I am giving option number 4. See here, option number 4, no element is there to display, that's why our output is stack is empty. Okay, then now I am giving option number 3 to find peak value. See here, underflow, because stack is empty. Okay, so no more elements, that's why it display the message underflow. Clear? So these are the different operations: push, pop, peak and display. Display means traversal. Okay, processing all the elements. That is, display is also called traversal of stack. Okay, now I am giving exit. Okay, now I am giving exit. Then we can exit from the program. Clear? So this is the program to show the concept of stack. So children, you have to study this full program. Okay, here different functions. First we check for empty, then push, then pop, then peak, then display, then the main function. Okay, so now I believe you all understood all these functions thoroughly. So please study the function, or the function, and also the full program. It is also a record question. You have to study thoroughly. Okay, if anyone have any doubt regarding any statement, please note down, then ask in the live section. Okay children, see you again with another topic. Till then, bye. Thank you.